My mum used to make this recipe all the time when I was a kid. Whenever we had a barbecue, there would always be leftover sausages. So this was her way of getting rid of the leftovers. It's a fantastically simple recipe, absolutely delicious, and it's perfect for weeknight dinners. It's sausages and brown onion gravy on the One Pot Chef. First off, we're going to cook some sausages. Now, of course, if you've recently had a barbecue, you'll have a lot of cooked sausages. I'm just going to cook some of these up. I've got my electric fry pan out and I've just lightly greased it. I'm doing about 12 sausages. That's usually enough to feed a family of 4 with a healthy amount of leftovers. Now, we don't need to cook the sausages all the way through. What we're really looking to do is to brown them up and get them nice and firm. And once they are browned up, we can start chopping them up. Our sausages are just about ready. They're nice and browned, they're starting to firm up, and all we need to do now is take them off the heat, chop them up into little pieces. Each sausage is about 4 or 5 bits, and we'll get started on our brown onion gravy. Making the brown onion gravy is very simple. First, we're going to give a good slosh of olive oil into that saucepan. Into that, we're going to add 1 brown onion, which I've just roughly chopped up, and we're going to cook this for a couple of minutes until the onions have started to soften. Onions are looking good, so to that I'm going to add half a cup of plain flour, about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, I'm just pouring it in roughly, and about 1/4 cup of tomato sauce or ketchup or whatever you call it. I'm just squirting it in, and we're going to stir that all together. At this point it's looking absolutely awful, I know, but don't worry. We're going to add in 2 cups of beef stock, and I'm just adding a little bit at a time, just a little dribble. Stir that in and then add a bit more, and you'll find that this is going to turn into this amazing, beautiful onion gravy. I'm also going to add in a cup of water, just cold water out of the tap, and give that a stir, and we've got this fabulous brown gravy. There's a few lumps in it, but don't worry because they will dissolve themselves as we cook. That looks amazing, smells fantastic. Just going to give it a little season with some salt and a little bit of pepper. Stir that in, and I think we're ready to put our sausages in. Transfer the chopped up sausages. As you can see, they're still not quite cooked, obviously, but they will cook here very quickly because we're going to put these all into the gravy and we're going to simmer away for a few minutes to let the sausages finish cooking and for everything to come together. Lovely. This is coming to the boil, so what I'm going to do is pop the lid on. And I'm going to turn the temperature down so it can just simmer away slowly for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the sausages have completely cooked. And then we'll be ready to serve. And here we have our finished sausages in brown onion gravy. Now, of course, you can serve this with mashed potatoes, mixed vegetables, on a bed of rice, really whatever you fancy. I just got them here by themselves, so I'm going to try one. Yum. Tasting back to the days of living at home with Mum when she would make this, it's really beautiful. It's got that beautiful savoury gravy, and sausages are tender and juicy, and that wonderful onion smell. It's just absolutely amazing. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com, and until next time, see you later.